The following contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, the WWE Champion from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena. And the opponent, the Intercontinental Champion from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
It. What a reversal. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
It's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. Ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for. Here's the cover, JR.
out. I thought that was it for sure.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. Excellent counter. What ring presence. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice that Cena held the WWE and United States titles? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the...
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds. What a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR.
My God! If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. He's bringing the hammer down, JR.
He sure is. And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a truth.
He's completely in control of his opponent, and he's looking to dish out some serious punishment, JR.
Well, that right there should do it. Dropping the head repeatedly into those steel ring steps will do a number on anyone. And what a slobber knocker of a shot with that sledgehammer.
That'll rearrange your facial features for sure, JR.
Rob Van Dam is such an amazing athletic competitor. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the biggest stars in the business.
You've got to be kidding me, JR. I think you're more out of it than RVD is. I mean, Van Dam might have a few fans, but that doesn't mean he's as big a star as he seems to think he is.
Something wrong with your eyes, King? You need glasses? Look at all the RVD fans in this arena. There aren't many other superstars who get this kind of reception.
Well,
this could be a pinfall. A count of two, and the referee's hand was coming down for the three.
looks like they've slowed the match down a little. Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you? He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
And there's the cover.
Here's your winner and still the WWE Champion, John Cena.